Yes, sir, baby. We live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose Man. Here today, bringing y'all a special Tuesday video per request by one of the subscribers, man. I tell y'all all the time, if you want to see something or you want to ask something, let me know. Hit me up, man. I do my best to get back with you, man. As soon as I get to it. Sometimes I'm a little late, but I promise you I'm gonna hit you back, man. If you want to see something you want to know about, you want to see a video about it, want me to walk through it live on the air, man, just let me know. I do my best to get it out there, man. I'm here for the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for y'all, man. For the time being, get it while the service is free, man. Who knows? Price might go up any day now. All right, but yo, we here, man. We're going to talk contest selection and we're going to get into it, all right? So if you're new to the channel, man, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn your notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us, man, when special videos like this drop, all right? So this is going to be my first time looking at the slate. We're going to go through some contest selection right here on this video, man, talk you through whatever level you're at, man. Listen, trust me, man, this is DFS. I know it's fun. We do it because it's fun, but we also do it to make money. And I know you trying to win that $1 million. You dabbling here and there, and it can be done. It has been done. People put one line up in the millionaire contest, man. It has been done. They want it. They win it. But it is really, really, really hard, my guy. Trust me, it can be done. Don't let me steer you wrong, but don't be surprised if you don't do it no time soon, especially if you just throwing one and two lineups into the $1 million contest, man. We here to grow our bankroll, to make money, man. You doing this to make money. It don't always got to be the $1 million. I know that's what they advertising on TV. That's what you see. It don't gotta be the $1 million, my guy. You can still make money, all right? And I think the best way to do that is single entry 3 max 20 max, man. I don't do the cash games. I don't play cash games on no level. You hear me? No sports, no nothing. I play single entry 3 max and 20 max. That's what I do. There's money to be made there, fellas. I'm telling you. We're going to work our way up to that big boy. So I'm not a 150 lineup guy, man. I hand build a lot. I'm a hand builder. That's what I do. I'm trapping right off the phone, man. I come right from where you come from. You know, I ain't starting the DFS with no big bankroll, man. I come right off trapping off the phone. $50 to $100 in my account trying to make it come up. I'm you. I was there. If you look at this video, I know somebody out there right now. You ain't got no laptop, no projections. You don't do none of that. You making lineups right off the phone, and you got about $40, $50 in your account. You try to make that thing grow. There, that's where I come from. I'm you. I'm right there. This the best way to do it, though. Stop chasing all them millionaires, man. The $1 million, like I said, it's cool. We working our way up to that. We gonna get there, cause that's the dream. Hit that $1 million. Yeah, we gonna work our way there. But in the meantime, let's get money in between, man. Now, I don't care what you do, man. If you ain't winning, if you ain't making no money, you can have the best projections in the world, whatever, whatever. But if you ain't winning no money, man, at the end of the day, you ain't really doing it. That's what we're here to do, man. So I'm talking to the small bankroll. This apply to big bankroll guys too. If your risk tolerance level ain't that high, man, it's all about what your risk tolerance level is, man. Okay, however much money you can stand to lose. Me myself personally, on football NFL, I play for between $50 and $100 every Sunday. That's me. That's my window right there. Between $50 and $100 every Sunday. I'm not big bankroll yet. I'm not paying $10,000, $5,000 on the slate. We're gonna get there though. We on the way. Trust me, we coming, but we ain't there yet. So, guys, it's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to rap, you listen to me, it's levels to this, man. You got to start out and work your way up. So, let's get into this contest selection. Talking to you, if you got $50 or $100, it don't even matter. You can have $1,000 in there. All this applies, man. Let's get to it, all right? So, this is my first time looking at it, like I said, man. Normally, I don't start doing my research till like Wednesday. I get up Wednesday morning, pretty much research all day, this and that, and then I bring y'all the video on Thursday. But we talking about contest selection, so let's get right into it. Like I said, come right on over here, man. Listen, there's nothing wrong with cash game. Before I get it, there's nothing wrong with cash game and double ups. All right, if that's your thing, do that. That's fine. I just never really got into it. And plus, cash game and double up is getting harder and harder. If you watch anybody's show, you see the same thing every week. They know the cash game plays. They know them. They locked in. It's tough, man. So 9 times out of 10. everybody got the same lineup besides one person. You know what I'm saying? They'll change one person, and then that's not. I don't rock with that. But if that's what you want to do, go right ahead. That's not my steez. All right. So let's get into it, man. You come right over here. We're gonna hit single entry. This is how I go through my contest every day, every week when I get ready to reserve them for Sunday. We're gonna go to single entry. Now, the thing you want with single entry, man, especially with football, because the beauty of football, you have so many large payouts, even in the lower dollar single entries. You really don't get that luxury with basketball. You got some low single dollar entries in football that pay out $50K. You know, you just get large sums in football just because the contests are that much bigger because there's more people that play football. All right? But listen, with single entry, we starting at the bottom. Okay, let's say if I had $100 in my account, that's all I had, and I'm playing 17 weeks of NFL. This is how you want to look at it, guys. You want to look at it over the season, over the long run. It's a 17-week season, all right? You want to look at how profitable you are at the end of the 17 weeks, all right? So you're going to have losing weeks. First thing, get that in your head. You're going to lose. I need you to get comfortable with that. You're going to lose. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. You're going to lose. Be comfortable with that. So you need to decide on how much you're okay with losing, okay? If losing if you the type $50-$100 a week, losing is gonna make you upset, take it down. You play $40 a week, $30 a week. Take it to whatever you're comfortable with losing because you're going to lose. All right. The key is we want to get you to winning more than you lose, so that you're profitable at the end, or so that your wins are big enough. Because you can just have one win. That's the beauty of DFS. You can just have one win that sustains you for the whole year. Perfect example, take $12 single entry. I pay that a lot. I think the lowest one is just $5K the first. If you pay the $12 single entry, that's all you play every week for 17 weeks. That's a little over $200. The top prize in that is $5K. You win it one time, you up $4,800 on the year. You spent $200 basically. All you do is win it one time. You can lose every other time, and you're going to be up $4,800 on it. That's how you got to look at it, guys. But I don't want to make it too long. I know it's going to be a little longer video. I brought my water, like I said, man. I brought my water because I usually don't go that long. But we're going to get a little in-depth this video, all right? So, for me, single entries, I want to look at the lowest amount of interest with a payout that I'm comfortable with. So, even if I had $50 in my account right now, I'm going to recommend you don't really play this single entry down here. I'm going to recommend. I wouldn't, just because it's almost 24,000 people in here. This is rough. If you're down here at these stakes, I encourage you to add a couple of more dollars and maybe it's a $3 contest. It's a $5. We're going to scroll down and go through. So my single entry, I don't care really what was in my bankroll. I have to have $10 in my bankroll or something to get in this one right here. Because this is a lot of people, man. I try to keep my single entries like under 10K. I want under 10K ideally for me in football in my single entry. So let's scroll down. I wouldn't mess with that one too tough. Like I said, 24,000 people, that's a lot of people in there, man. But like I said, you want to try to find the one with the lowest amount of people with a payout that you're okay with. Okay? That's what I do. That's what I recommend. You know, you do how you want to do it, but I'm just giving my opinion. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, man. You can do it however you want. I'm just stating my opinion. This ain't law. You ain't got to do it this way. I'm just saying how I do it. All right? I would come right here. This is more my speed. If you ain't got but $30, $40 in there, I know people going to tell you bankroll management, don't play but 10%, this and that. Hey, I got $30 in there. You want me to pay $3? Nah, I'm not doing it. I'll pay a little more. If you got $30, that's 10% right there. If you got $30 in your account, play this right here. This is the only contest I want you to play right now. Because I trust me, I'm telling you, I know how it be sometimes. If you ain't got but $30 in your account, if you got $25 in your account, this your contest right here. It's the only thing I want you to play right here. This is a nice contest right here. Right under 10K, solid. I jump in something like this, and it's $2,500. You can turn $3 into $2,500. Now we building bankroll. Now we talking, and you ain't even if you don't win, guys, you still can min cash, double your money. This not even, like I said, if you win it at one time, you up $4,800. That's not even count, and that's if you lose every other time. That's not even count the times you're gonna win $60. You might win $75. You're gonna win $30. You might have a real good day. You might get up and hit 400 like, oh, I almost had them. It's not going to count none of them days. If you just hit this, you up on there. But this is a solid contest. I go right there in that $3 single. That's a solid one. This one right here is okay too, but it's a little more people. It's gonna be a little tough. I know the payout a little bit. This might be your payout. You might want this 5K, but I recommend nothing wrong with. Don't get greedy, fellas. There's nothing wrong with turning $3 into 2,500. I can promise you, you ain't gonna be mad. You turn $3 into 2,500. So I would still go right here. But if you think you nice, you might think you nice. Go here. I wouldn't recommend it though, cause it's tough, man. Football is tough, gang. Football is tough. Let's scroll on down. That's a solid one for the single entries. This $5 right here, solid. This nice. This lovely. Oh, this lovely right here. This $5. How many people in that 3K? That $3? This might be a little better than that $3. Oh yeah. See, that's the different guy. That's the thing you can look at. Compare contest. You see, I just said the $3 right here. We got 9,000 people in there for 2,500. We can find $2 more. If you got $30, if I had $30 in my account, I pay $5 and get right here. Look at the people, 2,300 people. Perfectly fine win game. Like I said, it's not about the monster wins. You're not gonna be happy with turning $5 into 1,000. Solid right here. This is right now. If you ain't got that much money in your account, this is the best single entry contest right here. Right now, we still scrolling, but I'm pretty sure this is the best it's gonna be because of the price. It's $5. You got 2,300 right at pushing 2,400 people. This is the best contest. You ain't gotta. If you just trying to get in the DVS, you can put $5 in and jump in this contest right here. We're gonna talk about how to build single entry when we get through this contest selection. But this is right here probably the best single entry contest I see right now. That's the one you need to jump in, guys. I jump in there too. Like I told you, mine. I do 2 or 3 single entries. You know what I'm saying? I told you I pay $50. This I get in this $5 one, and then we go to my favorite range where I stay at. We can go on up past the $5. $10. See them all double ups. I don't know. This is my range right here. This $12 to $50 right here. This is where you gonna find me at. Any one of these $12 range, except for this one right here is too much. That's almost 25. I'm not in that one. I be in these two, 4,900, 9,800 right there. These two, these $27 ones right here. Either one, this is lovely. This is probably the one I'm playing this week right here. I like this one right here. This 10K right here. Ain't but 4K people in there. I don't know why I won't go back down to where it was, but yeah, it's me right. That's probably where I'm at this week. It's probably where you gonna find me at this week. Yep, right there. I think I'm playing that one. I may go to this $50. Let's see. You gonna see me compare right now. I think it was a nice $50 one. Yeah, this one right here. This 50K the first. With 5,600 people. I think I'm going this one this week. I think this might be mine. But let's compare these two. We gonna reserve it right here. I probably gonna reserve it right here, but I'm gonna let you know which one I'm gonna be in. So this 24,000, 10K payout, 4K people. Okay. Yeah, see this. I'm gonna have to decide on this. Cause this best one 4K people and I can get 10K, or I can come up here. So another theoretically, listen. Like I'm saying, this is the better contest. Less people, better chance of winning. Alright? Less people, better chance of winning. But me just being me, I'm not risk averse. I jump, how much is this one though with 2,000 though? How much is this? Oh, give me that one. We ain't go that hard. We ain't even gotta go hard. Give me that $50 right, alright? You see guys, to me this is the better contest, alright? You see 100K, I can pay $27 right here. And that's 10K. But it's almost double the people of this $50 one right here. A few more dollars, same payout, half the people. That's probably the one I'm in this week right here. That $50 right there, 10K the first. That's probably what we're rocking with. So that's single entry, man. It's gonna be the same going up. Going up, you get into the big boys. It get a little harder, but the contestants get smaller. That's the thing. The more money, the more expensive the contest, the less people. So if you can afford to get here, even if you knew, guys, I would just start a single entry to me. because it teaches you how to master a contest. The thing with single entry, guys, if you're in this single entry, right, whatever go over your lineup, go over the whole contest. When the slate finish, whenever you got time that next week, you need to look at that contest and look at that single entry. Play the same one. There's nothing wrong with mastering a contest. Everybody, I think the good players in DFS, the best players, they have a particular thing they're good at. You know what I'm saying? Even the numbers guys, they good with projections, whatever. You find whatever your skill set is. You know what I'm saying? I know what mine is. Single entry 3 max. I know what my skill set is. I know what I'm solid at. I know what I'm good at. I think single entry is the way to go because everybody gets one lineup. So it's just the best bill. And like I said, every week you should review that contest. If I'm paying this $1 single entry every week, you best believe every Monday morning I'm going in there looking who won, who placed the best, why did this lineup win, what was in it, look at my lineup, who I had, this and that and third. But we'll get into that a little later. Let's go to my next selection. Let's go to 3 max. We just gonna walk you through whatever your fancy is, man. This is all right. Let's probably gotta do 3 entry max. Yeah, there we go. All right, 3 entry max. All right, let's get into it. All right, 3 entry max. Same thing. Start off on the bottom. Don't like this. 24K. Don't like it. But hey, jump in there. If that's all you got, you man, look, I'm cool with risking $3. I can do 3 lineups for $3. Do your thing. For me, there's too many people. There's too many people for me. But hey, you might do your thing. I like this one. The $3 is solid right here. 15K, this a little more my speed. I'm right here. I jump in this one sometimes. 3 max, this is a little more my speed here. This $5 one right here. See this? That's a little too much. Payout probably nice though. Yes, 10K payout. That's a little too much though. Let's see what this 3 entry payout. Oh no, it's $1. $1's 1,000. What's this $3 one? That's this $3 one. Alright, it's $3 one. Yeah, 4K. That's not bad. That's not bad. But the one I like is coming up next. I'm usually right here, man. Give me this $8 one. I love this one right here. This is what I usually play right here, gang. Give me this $8 3 max. See 11K people. That's nice. That's nice for a 3 max. I like that. Payout 7,500. There you go, man. Turn $24 into 7,500. I like that. That's the one we probably in this week. 3 max. And then, like I said, guys, it's the same thing. See, I'm okay with that 11K payout. If you got it 15, this 15 nice. This 15 nice though. But I just don't want to pay $45 because now I'm stretching. I told you I pay $50 to $100. So I'm usually right here. So you want to do the same thing with the 3 max, guys. As few people as possible with a payout you're comfortable with. You know what I mean? Because you know how much you want to win. You know how much time you put in. You know how much this and that. If you just want to win anything or whatever, you know how much you want to win. So that's what you want to do. You want to try to pick the contest with the least amount of people with the payout that you're comfortable with. We say it once again. And then we go to the 20 entry max. It's not a lot. I usually play this one. I'm usually in the $1 max. I know it's way more people than I like, but it's usually the best of the 20 max. You know what I'm saying? Theoretically, this one is the best one, but I don't want to play for that. I don't want to play $20 for $1,500 to win $1,500. I don't really like that payout. You know what I'm saying? But 17K people, this is cool. But that's $40. It's $40 to win $1,500. I don't really want to rock with that. So I don't really want to mess with that one. This one, way too many people. That's over 500,000 people, man. It's way too many people for me not getting in that one. And then this one is actually the better one, but I won't pay $80. Like I said, that's pushing my bankroll limits, what I like to play on a Sunday. So I'm usually just in this one. And it's good practice for the million maker, man, for a big contest like this. This the one we almost took down this weekend, so I'll be in this $20 max again. All right? There you have it, man. That's your contest selection. That's the key. I just walk you through the 3 levels we do: single entry, 3 max, and 20 max. All right, let's get into some single entry lineup bills. Let's get right into it. I'm just gonna click on this dollar one, the first one. Let's go draft the team, so you can just get a feel for the process. Let's get right into it. This is my first time looking at the slate, but it don't matter. It doesn't matter. We can walk through. I ain't looked at team totals or nothing. If you're new and you just playing, that's a good aspect to it. You're not trying playing DFS, right? Is they say you can't really predict the outcome, guys. That's the best way for me to tell you that. You can't really predict the outcome, all right? Predicting the outcome is very, very hard. What you're trying to do is, the first thing is single entry. You trying to let the most amount of people be wrong. That's why they say fade the chalk. If one guy's going to be 80% on, now, normally, chalk is chalk for a reason. It's a good play. So you got to understand that fading the chalk, you probably losing that now. 9 out of 10 times, you probably losing that fading the chalk game. You probably going to lose it. But the first thing I like to do is evaluate the chalk. Is it good chalk? Is it bad chalk? If not, is not having this guy going to kill me on Sunday? Is this a guy I got to have to win on Sunday? I think that'll help out your lineup building process a lot when it comes to chalk, okay? That's what the first and most important thing I want to start with. Assessing the chalk. That's what you want to do. If you got ownership, great. I use a couple different sites I compare and contrast. If you don't got ownership, you're still fine. Cause like I said, I started this with doing no projections, no ownership, no nothing, cashing and getting wins with none of that. You can predict. The best way to kind of, you can figure, if you watch football, you're a football fan, which I take it, most of you are. I know some people just get into this just for the money. They're not a fan of the sport at all. You know who the popular players are. You know who the good players are. 9 times out of 10, those are going to be the popular guys when it comes to ownership. Like this week, Josh Allen at ball. Look who we got this week. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, the two QBs that have been lighting it on fire. I can tell you right now, I haven't even seen no ownership. Like I said, I ain't looked at nothing. I don't know the total on the game. I don't know what's going to look like. There's some rain judging by DraftKings could be, but it's too early to just talk about that. I guarantee you, I don't know what the total is on this game, but I guarantee you, here go your 3 popular QBs right here in single entry. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know who's going to be on more than the other, but these are going to be your top 3 in single entry. I can tell you that right now. So, let me give it. I'm just gonna walk through. Like I said, I haven't looked at nothing, so I'm just going Cleveland, Atlanta, Buffalo. But I'm just walking through just to get an idea for who playing who. Seattle, Detroit. We got the Chargers versus the Texans, Titans versus the Colts, Bears, Giants, Jags, Eagles. Okay, Jets, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Carolina, Green Bay. Okay. So I sports bet too, so I can just, so this is, like I said, we not looking, I don't want to get into looking up the total. We can do all that, but I can kind of piece it together what the highest total game is going to be. Pretty sure this Washington Dallas going to be pretty high. I don't know if they're going to give Seattle the benefit of all that offense they showed last week. This should be pretty high right here. Chargers, I don't know what that's going to be. Chargers been looking terrible. Buffalo, Baltimore, this you probably looking at about 50, 51 right here. You probably looking at about 48, 47 right here. They down on Cooper Rush, though. Our defense pretty now. This going to be a little lower. I don't know what I'm tripping. This is going to be a little lower. Cowboy defense been looking very solid this year. Washington just got crushed by the. This is going to be a little low. I take that back. So this is going to be probably a high total depending on what this rain look like for Sunday. This is going to be a pretty high total. Don't know what this is going to be decent. That's going to be low. Low. This might be pretty high total right here. Low. Middling total. 44 middling. Same thing. So you probably not going to have too many high total games. A lot of middling games. But pretty much these is going to be. So let's just assume these are our top 3 quarterbacks. This is your chalk. Let's say Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, your chalk. They're going to be, let's say, 10, 11% off. Oh, now here's the thing, too, with ownership. If you're not using ownership, I'm going to help you out. Even if you use ownership, this is going to help you out. The lower the number of contestants in your contest, the higher that ownership number going to be. You get what I'm saying? So let's say Josh Allen, whatever you use, you say Josh Allen's going to be 15% on. If you playing in a contest with like, say 10,000, he probably be true to that 15%. He might come in a little over, a little under. But the low, you say you take that down to 10,000, 5,000, the ownership goes up and up. The lower the, so if say Josh Allen's projected at 15%, say you use whatever site and they tell you he projected at 12%. QBs really don't get that. I say he projected at 12%. If you playing in a contest with 2,000 people, you probably can double that. Maybe even triple it. So if they got him at like 12%, you playing in 5,000 to the 10,000 people, he might be about 25, 30%. You playing in like 1,000 people contest, he might be about 50%. So the lower the number of contestants, the higher that ownership goes up if you're using ownership. If you're not, just trust me, the popular game, the highest total game with the best QBs like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, just assume they're going to be popular owned, okay? They're going to be highly owned. If you don't got no site, you can use ownership, all right? But I recommend you have one, because that's the most important thing, especially with football. Ownership is the key, because the projections are going to vary. Projections are wrong so much, man. Projections are going to vary, all right? They're going to be right. They're going to be correct more times than they're wrong, but they vary, especially in football. So projection, ownership is the key, man. If I know, let's say I'm in a contest with whoever watching this video, 100 of us, and if I know 80 people out of 100 got Josh Allen, it improves my odds of winning when Josh Allen fails if I don't have him. It's just simple. That's all you want to do. But so Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, let's get into it. Let's assume these are two highest on QBs. What QBs you think will be a fade from them? So when you fade in someone, and it's like they say, the three elements of a lineup, or what? Correlation, leverage. The main two you need is correlation and leverage. It's the third one. We're going to get into that a little later, but I'm going to try to shorten this video up. We're going to keep it going. But to me, single entry correlation and leverage is really all you need. All right, so if Josh Allen is the most popular, if he's at 12, I look at Lamar Jackson. If he's coming in single entry, you don't got to get too crazy. You don't got to get too crazy. That's the beauty of single entry, guys. You're not trying to beat 300,000 people, so you ain't got to come down here and take Jared Goff. You can play the better plays. So if these going to be the three popular on, if I'm looking at these games, it's probably rough. So I'm probably going to be on one of these three. If he's 12, he's 10, he's 7, just take the lower on. That's what I do. That's how I decide between plays, guys. Especially if they're similar, they project similar. If it's 1 or 2 points, I don't care if Josh Allen, if you got projections. I don't care if Josh Allen projects with 26 and Jalen Hurts, let's say 23, 22. I don't care about those 4 points. That's one touchdown difference. Say Josh Allen doesn't throw one in and Singletary runs it in. That's what we did last week, or vice versa. I don't really care about if the projections are off. Now, if he was 26 and Hurts was like 10, that's a different story. That's a different story. But it's 2 or 3 points off. Don't stress over that. Just take the lower on play. The past couple of weeks, Lamar Jackson been put on the show. I'm gonna venture to say Lamar Jackson may be the highest on. It's gonna be close though. They're gonna be right around each other. But I take the lowest on one. So let's use Jalen Hurts. He's been crushing though. I might just go Josh Allen, because you know what? QB, let's just go Josh Allen. Let's just say he's the most popular QB and we taking him, all right? How can we get different from there? If I'm taking Josh Allen, don't worry about the question tag. This is not real lineup. We just talking the process. If I'm taking Josh Allen, he the most popular QB, all right? I'm stacking him with Diggs. I don't care. Give me his best receiver. Then after that, let's save some money. Let's go tight end. Let's go this stack. Let's go this stack right here. Gonna save money. All right. See, Josh Allen, he's a QB. Unlike, I double stack Josh Allen because he passes. He doesn't run as much as he did last year. So and they're a pass heavy team. So his ceiling game is going to incorporate probably 2 passing options and him running in for a touchdown. So I double stack Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson, I would single stack him again this week with Mark Andrews. I probably would. But so let's go Josh Allen. Let's say we going a popular guy in Josh Allen, right? So now this is what I would do. This is why this is going to be tough, though. If I know Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, the top 3 QBs, popular QBs, all right? If I go Josh Allen, what do I need to happen? This is where you talk about correlation, leverage, all that. This is where you get into that at, all right? So if you going Josh Allen in this single entry, you need him to beat Lamar and Jalen Hurts. All right. So how do those two guys fail? Because you won't leverage on them for when they do fail. This is what gets you to the top of leaderboards. All right. So if I'm paying them, I probably would go right back. He killed me last week, but hey, this might be a little better game. If I'm going Josh Allen, give me Miles Sanders at my running back, because that's giving me leverage on the Jalen Hurts stat. So now, even if Jalen Hurts perform well, okay, we still can get that. I think we can all agree that Miles Sanders can have a decent game and not kill us, and Jalen Hurts still perform well, all right? So it doesn't just hinge on Jalen Hurts failing, all right? So Miles Sanders can still give us a nice score. But if Jalen Hurts fails, it's a couple of things. But one way is that Miles Sanders have a good game. He 100 yards, 2 TDs, whatever. So Miles Sanders is giving me leverage on the Jalen Hurts stat. If Baltimore had you could do it like this. If Baltimore had a good running back, I know Dobbins trying to work his way back. I'm gonna look at this because I'm interested in Dobbins this week. I'm just letting y'all know. What he got? 7 carries last week, 23 yards. Okay, but if he was full healthy and a full go, this is how I would build my lineups. If J.K. Dobbins was a full go and fully healthy, I'd probably start my lineup. I don't care long as they projected well. Decently, long as they weren't projected for you know what I'm saying? Long as I know they're playing. Like, I know Miles Sanders is super risky, and I'm just assuming Dobbins was 100%. This is how you get leverage. So now I got leverage on both of these stacks, the Hurts stacks and the Lamar Jackson stacks. This is how you get leverage. And now you can do whatever else you want to do. Build a single entry lineup. It's just that simple, gang. Simple. You don't gotta build it like this. You don't have to. This is just how I build. You don't have to build like this. I recommend you use leverage, correlation, things like that. But hey, do what you want to do. This is just me, like I said. But that's how I would build. And now, because I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be low on. Because I already told you, these are your popular QBs. Assuming these are the popular QBs. Like I said, I don't know if you skip through the video, you missed the first part I said. You just want to get to this part. I don't know what the ownership has been. We just assuming that these the three most owned QBs, which are popular. And I'm saying Josh Allen. They're saying he the most popular out of three. I'm going him, Diggs, and Knox. But I get leverage on these two stacks by going these two. But you don't gotta get leverage on them that way like that. You ain't gotta go both that. That's a little extreme. I wouldn't necessarily do that because I'm a figure in which one I think has the least chance of success, which I think is Jalen Hurts. Because I know Philly likes to run the ball. They're not as pass heavy as Buffalo. They like to try to be more balanced. And Jacksonville defense has been looking pretty tough. So the odds of failing, I think, is out of the top 3 QBs this week, I think Jalen Hurts is slightly higher than these two. So I'm preferring Allen and Lamar Jackson right now. Stay tuned for that stacks video on Thursday to see what I really go with. But yeah, but you don't gotta go that hard. Okay, let's say you just want Miles Sanders to leverage on Jalen Hurts. That's ideal. We're gonna do real life. We're not even gonna assume J.K. Dobbins. So that's the idea. All right. Now we got this. Allen, Diggs, Knox. We can go. I think in this game you can go a run back, and we might need to switch that there because my running back would be Mark Andrews. My run back is Mark Andrews. I don't even care. Give me Mark Andrews. Let's switch this stack up a little bit. That's how I build. Listen, guys, tight end. You heard me last week. I literally only played 3 tight ends last week. That's another thing you want to do with that just goes beyond single entry too. If you're in your 3 max and 20 max game, condense your player pool, man. You don't gotta play everybody. Typically, me, I'm running 3 to 4 QBs. If you're playing single entry, let's just say you're playing single entry and 3 max, I would at least get 3 QBs. That's just me. Now it's people who pick 1 QB and just play that across all 4 lineups. If you got a single entry, 3 max, some people just pick 1 QB. That's highly, highly risky. Because when you hit now, you're going to clean up. You're going to clean up with every lineup when you hit. But when you miss it, you're not making no money. Thing with going 3 different QBs, you can take 3 different routes. My 3 max, If you're doing 3 max this week, just play Allen, Jackson, Hurts. 1-1-1. Build a lineup with Hurts, 1-1-1, 3 max. That's what I recommend doing. You playing 3 max. Just 1-1-1. Because the chances of all three, the reason why you're doing that, chances of all 3 of them failing are highly unlikely. One, maybe 2, but all 3 of them failing, highly unlikely. You got your bases covered. But just knowing that, just know they're going to be highly owned. They're going to be popular, so you got to get leverage somewhere. But let's finish this lineup. Let's get back to it. We're going to finish this lineup and get up out of here. I don't know what the time. We're probably about 20, 30 minutes. Let me get y'all up out of here. Just showing leverage. Just how this works. So we're going to switch this up. I get Mark Andrews as my running back because none of these tight ends. He got potential to kill all these tight ends. I play Kyle Pitts. He started looking like he getting some work, but he going to be popular. Kyle Pitts going to be popular. I don't know what Waller going to do. Ertz might get a little ownership. But people ain't going to want to play with the Andrews. I'm going to tell you right now. It's going to be tough on us. We're going to try to fight. You can see what our average is per remaining per player. But we got to find some cheap somewhere because I know everybody ain't going to want to pay up. It's just hard to replace premium tight ends, guys. Let's go jump to defense. At this point, I was just looking at my defense and see where can I save money. We finna build this whole lineup right now. This first look lineup, I ain't looked at nothing. First look lineup on Tuesday, Singers. This is how you build. I'm just showing how you get leverage. I got no problem with the Patriots against Green Bay. That's the first thing I do. I scroll down. I look to save on defense. Defense don't, and I fade the highs on whatever the highs on defense is. I'm not taking. I'm letting you know single entry, cause defense so crazy, man. You need everything to go right for your defense to go. I'm not taking the highs on defense. I don't care. I'm looking for a cheap one, and I'm staying cheap right here. I don't mind this Patriots. Oh, that's another way though. I wouldn't mind this though. Hold on, it's 2,300. Let's go. I say this. Look. I'm getting. This is a little negative correlation, but the Jags can have a touchdown and Miles Sanders still get off. But I don't want to do that, so we're gonna go Patriots though. But you can do that. That's another way to go. That's another. But I use that point. Let's use that point. Herbert gonna be highly on too. But let's say you didn't want to go Miles Sanders. I'll tell you, I'm going to walk through the whole process. It's a little long, I know, but trust me, you should be able to benefit for this. You don't want to go Miles Sanders. You don't trust him. I told you we're going to have to reevaluate him last week, right? How else do the Eagles fail? I just told you, the Jaguars having a nice game. Give me the Jaguars. I do this. And give me their running back. Give me Robinson. Robinson been balling anyway. This is how you get leverage. Well, yeah. How much? I know his price then went up. $6,400. That's cool. But that's another way to get leverage on the Eagles stack. You don't got to worry about getting leverage on Lamar Jackson stack because you want this game to be a shootout. For Josh Allen to hit his ceiling with 2 receivers, you want it to be a shootout. You just want Josh Allen to outscore Lamar Jackson and hope you win that battle. You could lose that battle. If you lose that battle, just know you probably ain't going to take this down, but you still should be up there. But we're not worrying about getting leverage on Lamar Jackson. We just heard when Josh Allen beat him because they playing in the same game. We hoping Josh Allen just outperform him. Josh Allen can lose the game and still outperform. That doesn't matter. We just need him to outperform him. Well, the game results doesn't matter. We just need Josh Allen to outperform Lamar Jackson. All right? So that's why we're running back with Andrews. But this is where you can get leverage on this Philly stack. If the Jaguar defense plays good and they run the ball 9 out of 10, they control the clock, keeping Hurts off the field. So that's 2 different ways you can get leverage on that Hurts stack. You can go Sanders or you can come Jags defense and Robinson. I said Jackie Robinson. All right. So we let's leave it like that. I like that a little better. Khalil Herbert is going to be highly on, but you may just have to get him. Single entry, you may just have to. I'm leveraged enough. I'm okay getting him. I'm okay getting Herbert here. 5,700. I'm okay getting to him here. We can do that. Single entry. Like I said, you could go with once you didn't establish leverage, like I have with Josh Allen, got him over the people that's going to be on Lamar Jackson, just hoping he win that one. Now, I got leverage on Hurts stack with the Jags defense and their running back. Now I can just about be as chalky as I want to be. Herbert gonna be chalky. Okay, I'll take him. If he performs well, you're gonna need him at this 5,700. Like I'm not going into there. It's probably better running back play, but it's just for the purposes of this video. Now receiver, we still struggling out here. 3,300. We need a value receiver. Who should be down? First thing I'm doing when I'm looking for a value receiver. Pardon me. Got me get a little water. All right. First thing I'm doing when I'm looking for a value receiver, I'm looking at who I think gonna be down and have to throw a lot. Now, that's first and foremost. It's gonna be popular ones, and the popular ones are usually in those positions. So I would just assess them and see. But like I said, we don't know what's what yet. At least I don't. Y'all made. I haven't looked at that. So who should be down and have to throw a lot? Houston. But the Chargers so terrible, man. Ain't no telling. Everybody gonna go back to Highlands. I really don't like taking players, especially a guy like Highlands coming off a big game. I particularly don't like going back to him because one, the ownership is gonna be up because he just had a monster performance, and he's not likely to do that again. He's not likely to give you 8 catches for 158 and a TD again. Especially if Renfro is back, you know he ain't gonna get it. Everybody gonna be off of him. Concussion has been off, so it's a good chance he's back. It's a good chance he's back. All right. But no real value over there. What's Green Bay? Dobbs is up. Cobb, nope. Arizona throws a lot. How much is Dortch up to? You just searching for a value receiver, and I'm trying to complete this whole lineup for you. But y'all get the gist of it. Even if I don't complete it, I just want to complete it for real, though. Just to give you a little first look lineup. The Jets, they throwing a lot. Berrios, nah. Jackson, it might be tough to find a cheap receiver. Eesh. This might be a 2 tight end bill for me. Come off of McKenzie, need some more salary. Look, I'm not opposed to going 2 tight end bills. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. Let's come up off of McKenzie. Let's keep it at Knox. Come up off of that. What does that free up? That don't free up much. Okay. That don't free up much. We might just have to risk it. We might just have to do this. All right, let's get a little leverage. We can get a little more leverage because, like I said, let's get a little leverage on the Lamar Jackson stacks there, because anybody that stacked Lamar Jackson is gonna pair him with Mark Andrews. There's no way, especially in the single entry. There's no way they're not. They could. It might be some crazy ones out there. You should be. If you're stacking Lamar Jackson, he should be paired with Andrews no matter what in the single entry, in my opinion. If it fails, it fails. Andrews can get hurt, anything happen. But I'm not stacking Lamar Jackson with Mark Andrews in no contest on no level. I don't care. I'm stacking QBs with their best pass catching option. If it kills me, it just kills me. Single entry, that's how you got to roll. Single entry, you don't have to get that risky. But we're going to get a little leverage on, because I did it. I know the people like the skinny stack Lamar Jackson, because so many people did it with me last week. I saw them like, dang, everybody skinny stacks them. So the way to get leverage on that is Bateman or Duvernay. We got $5K left for a person. Duvernay, what do you get? 2-2? Yeah, he got to catch a bomb. He had a big week. Nah, yeah, just give me the guy who gets the most targets behind it. Give me Bateman. It's gonna be a few. Yeah, give me Bateman. It's gonna be a few double stacks, Lamar double stacks that we just gotta hope this give us leverage on that, right? So if Bateman has a big day, Lamar Jackson can have a big day, but 9 times out of 10, Mark Andrews ain't having a big day. If both of them having a huge day, Lamar Jackson just a stack you needed, and we just lost. He beat Josh Allen, and there's just nothing we can do. But 9 times out of 10, both of them ain't going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can get a solid number, but both of them ain't going to go crazy. So here, if Bateman has the bigger day, we got leverage on the on the double stacks. And we got all the leverage on the single stacks. All the people who went Jackson and Andrews, let's say Andrews lays a dud and Bateman has the big day, we crushing them. We crushing them single stacks. Now the double stacks we still worried about a little bit because they got Lamar Jackson. But if Bateman has a big day, that's solid. But that's why having a good running back, that's why the running back leverage is better, because it kills everything in the passing game. But we don't know what they're doing with Dobbins. They don't really got a run game in Baltimore. So it's the only way we can get a little leverage on that. So let's go Bateman. That opens it up. Now we got 4,700 left. Now we don't have to go as cheap as cheap at receiver. So let's finish this up, man. 4,700. I like to go right to what I'm averaging. 4,700. Denver. So yeah. See, now you can come down here to Dortch is still available. 5K. Look, I like playing Dortch. He's a second option. He's quickly becoming the 1B to Marquise Brown out there. So we got that side out. You know Arizona want to throw the ball all across the field. So that's a solid play for me right there, receiver, to finish out this lineup. We really just banking on this Buffalo-Baltimore game, hoping it's the shootout we think it's going to be. What else? Let's see what we got down here. Let's see what we got down here. Trying to finish out this lineup for you guys. But we think that how it's going. We'll do it real quick. Let's just put Dortch in there. We just trying to finish that lineup. But I'll go Dortch. What they leave me for my flex? Like I said, it's first build, man. Nothing final. But hopefully you get the gist of what I'm trying to do here by saying by getting leverage on the other stacks. You know what I'm saying? This is what they mean by tell a story with your lineup. The story I'm telling with this lineup is the Buffalo-Baltimore game is a shootout. Josh Allen outdoes Lamar Jackson or just dominates altogether and they blow him out, whatever. I don't care what the case is. Just need Josh Allen to win and then this stack to go. Bateman has a solid day to give me leverage on those single stacks. The Jaguars defense plays well and they run the ball well, giving me leverage on the hurt stacks. We win there. And now I'm just touching up the rest of them. I'm going with the chalk Herbert because he should get all the touches at 5,700 in this Bears backfield that wants to run the ball 30 times a game. And now I'm just finishing up with guys who I know will have opportunities and should have decent projections. Dortch, and I go down into my flex. Benjamin, Kenyon Drake, Jahan Dotson. He gets a lot of targets. I finish up just like that. They should be down to Dallas. I expect Dallas to dominate. They're going to throw him the ball. And that's it. That's how I build my first look single entry. There you have it, man. First look single entry. Don't really know none, no projections, no ownership, no none of that. But this would be my lineup because Allen, Jackson, and Hurts going to be the top three on QB. All right. Look, man, I hope y'all get the gist of it. I hope y'all understand what I mean by leverage and trying to, correlate your lineups and tell a story, build a script with your lineup. That's what we did here, all right? Listen, if there's anything y'all want to see, any topic y'all want me to cover, man, let me know in the comment section, man. Hit that like button. I know this video was a little long, but I told you it's going to be a little long. Like I said, I hope this helped you be a little more successful, get a little more wins, man. Feel free to ask me any questions. Go follow on Twitter at DFS Goose over there, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions, man. Y'all green up, man. I'll catch y'all next time. Let's go.